the unincorporated county.
Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. I'm concerned about what may happen to our town should you approve the 750 process. Their goal of, quote, providing an opportunity for Southeast Florida to unite as a region and plan our future is frightening. In 1967, our family moved to Vero from crowded New Jersey for the weather, boating, sportsman's opportunities, and most importantly, quiet and pristine environment that Vero offered. My dad, Hepburn Walker, spent several years traveling throughout the state to find the ideal community to raise his family. Vero was easily on the top of his list. Having lived the previous 20 years before my retirement in 2002 in Newport Beach, California, I too followed in my dad's footsteps for the same reasons. Often asked why I moved from California to Vero Beach, the answer was easy. Less congestion, boating and sportsman opportunities, and the village character and the lifestyle long protected by concerned citizens and very savvy local government. A little history, if you don't mind. December 1969, a moratorium won that prohibited the high-rise buildings. In June of 1970, the moratorium was lifted and replaced by a permanent ban on structures over 50 feet high or 5 stories. Since sufficient preliminary work had been done on the village spires, they were allowed to proceed to the disgust of the residents at that time. In February of 1971, the County Zoning Commission proposed a new county code permitting structures of up to 10 stories. The commission chairman wanted the height raised, citing economic feasibility as stated by realtors and developers. But the savvy county commission would not agree. In 1971, the $250 million Bellamar Plan Unit development was proposed on 250 acres just south of the city on A1A, designed for 12,000 people, which was about the population of Vero Beach at that time. It was to include 10-story buildings, a shopping center, motels and apartment houses. A shopping center, Developers lulled the County Zoning Commission into a state of euphoria with their color diorama. Conveniently, they didn't mention that the new proposed PUD would permit 20 units per acre. My dad represented the now defunct Vero Beach Association. Some of you may be familiar with it. They had already persevered in the 5-story height limitation and were successful in this endeavor as well. The association's January 1971 newsletter states, quote, "There is no peace that can be relied upon. Gains made in the past can never be counted as permanent gains. They believe that it takes eternal vigilance to protect Vero Beach and to stem the overdevelopment that had ruined much of South Florida, even at that time." In June of 1971, my father wrote the county commissioners pleading for them not to add a PUD code to the new Indian River County zoning ordinance. He reiterated the importance of maintaining the 5-story limitation, and so that, quote, "no concrete towers would mar the skyline in our beautiful Indian River County." Once again, the commissioners ruled in favor of the residents. For those familiar with the Seagrove area, in November of 1978, the commissioners voted on whether the comprehensive land use plan map should be revised to add a commercial area and multifamily dwellings that were proposed by the landowner and supported by the previous chairman of the zoning commission. The surrounding communities of single-family residents appealed to the county commission, and once again, the commissioners ruled in favor of the residents. In conclusion, I don't understand why we have been lumped into this initiative with Southeast Florida. We are not Southeast Florida, we are Central Florida, and for the most part, uncongested. St. Lucie and South should be the area of concern for this initiative that should be renamed 650. We take care of ourselves in Indian River County and provide our residents with the quality planning that they want. Let's continue with that philosophy. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.